Why was Welt so suspicious of Luocha? Well, it's probably because he looks just like Void Archives, who is using a Solium clone of Otto Apocalypse. I know that probably sounds confusing if you've never got into Honkai 3rd lore, but let's just get into the video. Many Honkai fans have noticed the striking resemblance between the two characters, especially with the mention of Abyss Flower in Star Rail, which adds an eerie touch. To clarify, Luocha is not Otto or Void Archives. Now let's delve into Otto's character from Seven Swords. In the visual novel, set 19 years after Colin's death in 1496, Otto arrives in China seeking Fuhua to learn if there's a way to bring someone back to life. He carries a coffin containing Colin's corpse and keeps himself useful using the Abyss Flower's power of life. He spends his nights browsing the Void Archive, looking for ways to bring back his beloved Colin. In his time traveling the desert, Otto is known as the Raksha, and during his travels, the Raksha gets ambushed and imprisoned by sand bandits, where he meets Susheng, a 15-year-old girl who trained under the 5th disciple of Fuhua. She trained with her Xuanyuan sword using the technique Blade Swara she learned from the Fuhua disciples. Together, Susheng and Raksha escape, and their journey to Mongolia strengthens their friendship. I didn't know Otto could have friends. Well, let's be real, Susheng will be friends with anyone. Now, let's talk about the uncanny resemblances between Loucha and Otto. Both use the imaginary element, and the name Loucha is a type of evil spirit in Buddhist mythology, also known as Raksha, which was Otto's name in the visual novel. Loucha's skills, Abyss Flower, connect to Honkai Impact's Divine Key, also called the Abyss Flower, which is made from Ahhhhh's materials, specifically the Ahhhhh of Death. The weapon harnesses both the powers of life and death, while Loucha's Abyss Flower Field protects and heals allies based on his attack, making him a unique healer.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
And in Honkai Impact 3rd, Otto is also known to use the Abyss Flower to help heal his allies, while also using the other power of the Abyss Flower to, well, destroy things. And on the other hand, Susheng shares similarities between Honkai Impact and Star Rail. In Honkai Impact, she was born in Chuanzhong, I hope I'm saying that correctly, I'm sorry if I'm not, trained under Fuhua's disciples, and inherited the Xuanyuan sword. In Star Rail, she was sent to the Cloud Knights of the Laofu for military training, wielding her family sword and longing for a promising future, just like in Honkai Impact. And one more thing to add, in Honkai Star Rail, she receives a letter from her parents that reads, "P.S. Keep your sword sharp every day. And don't forget to recite your Blade Swara to focus your spirit. The mind is the basis of martial arts, and when your mind gets refined into the formless, you can know that the sword is nothing but another clutch to rely on. Grass, wood, stone, bamboo, and the like can all make swords. Follow your heart and energies freely. It will take many a day yet for you to eventually tame your Xuanyuan sword." So for a little context, in Honkai 3rd, Fuhua and her disciples, who Susheng is closely related to, uses a technique called Blade Swara, and her blade is called the Xuanyuan sword.
It's a family heirloom, and probably has a history. My ma can swing it with just one hand, but I struggle even with two.
As we wrap up, there are intriguing connections between these characters, leaving us with exciting speculations for Honkai Star Rail. Like, who is in the frickin' coffin? Anyways, make sure to share your theories and speculations in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more captivating Honkai lore. As always, I am Uvi, and thank you so much for watching.